But yeah, he certainly can impact the team. I'm glad he's going back with that Hawks team. Look, they're a good young team. They could use some veterans in the locker room to continue to help them be professionals. They've done a nice job of that thus far. So let's take a look at this Hawks team. What do you guys think is possible for this Hawks team? Malika, we'll start with you.
They are a bubble playoff team. They could potentially be the 8th seed, but there are a lot of teams in the East that are jockeying for that sort of spot. That being said, I like some of the pieces that the Hawks have. I like John Collins a lot. I think he is a really talented young big who is dynamic. Look, there he is. Yep. I just love the way him and Trae Young play off of each other, and I think that Trae is just going to continue to improve and figure out how to use his body as an undersized guard. That being said, having Vince on this team, just like you said, that veteran presence can't be understated. That knowing what it takes to win, that having been there, that preparing his teammates both on and off the court is really important. And Vince knows his limits. I remember last season I was in Milwaukee when the Hawks were playing the Bucks, and the Bucks were up by 20 or so, and the crowd is chanting, "We want Vince,
right.
We want Vince," right? Because they hadn't played yet in that game. And Lloyd Pierce, head coach, walks down the bench, says, "Vince, you want to go in?" And Vince said, "No, I think I'm good. I don't really want to go in this time."
Right.
And Lloyd said, "All right." And they ignored the chance. And they said, so he knows when he wants to come in, and
Tanking
he knows
is fun.
when he wants to rest his body, right? And knowing that those limits was kind of a fun, cool, funny moment to kind of witness that going back and forth, because afterwards Lloyd says, "Yeah, no, he just didn't want to this time."
Right.
All right,
And we're
cool.
good. It's his call.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So having that kind of second coach in the locker room can be a good thing sometimes.
Jonathan, what do you think about the Hawks this upcoming season?
The Hawks are fun. I think they're a year away, but I do believe that they're going to be in the mix for that 7 or 8 seed. We'll see what kind of jump Trae Young makes. That's going to be the big thing. We'll see kind of how their wing depth comes together. It's a little bit uncertain, what's going to happen with there at the 3 and 4 spots. They added Jabari Parker. They drafted DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. They still have Alan Crabb and DeAndre Bembry in the mix there. So not quite the experience that the depth that you're looking for to maybe last them an 82-game season, but really fun team to watch on League Pass, and I think that they will be, you look up like a month before the season ends, they'll be in the mix there. They're not going to be, one of those 5 to 7 worst teams in the NBA.
League Pass alert, bird teams, Hawks and Pelicans this year. That's where you need to keep your eyes on during the season. But it is going to be fascinating because you're right. I mean, Trae Young, what kind of step can he take? But here's the other thing. Now it's teams know what he's potentially capable of. Same thing with John Collins. Can those young guys develop? Like, what do you think of Hunter and Reddish specifically? Like, what are their skill sets and how do they fit around maybe Trae and Collins?
They fit how the Hawks want to play. The Hawks want to have multi-positional forward wings at the 2 through 4 spots. They want to switch on everything. They want to stretch the floor. They want to, give Trae Young a lot of space to operate behind the three-point line. But, I do think that any rookie entering the NBA, especially someone like them, there's going to be a transition. There's going to be ups and downs. Reddish didn't have a summer league, had surgery, missed a lot of the NBA pre-draft process. So I think that, there'll be some moments there, I think, of excitement to show you what the potential is. But I think that they're probably, we're not going to really know what they are before their 2nd or 3rd season in the NBA.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.